Your soulmate saying, I need you to hear my side tonight. Before you make your final decision, listen closely to me, for I am bringing you an urgent message from the one I carefully made just for you. Your soulmate has been praying to me through their own heavy tears, asking me to reach your spirit tonight. They are desperately saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision. I have seen your lonely nights and the silent tears you have cried when you thought no one was watching your pain. Your heart has grown so tired of waiting, and I know you are thinking about walking away from this hope forever. But I need you to stay with me until the end of this message, because I will reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. The sudden warmth you feel in your chest right now is my spirit wrapping around you in perfect and protective love. Those out-of-place memories of someone you have not even met yet are my quiet way of preparing your heart for them. Do not ignore these deep feelings, because they are the clear markers leading you straight to the truth of their love. Right now, your soulmate is asking me for more time to prepare their own messy life for your beautiful arrival. They are fighting unseen battles, trying to heal from their past so they can finally offer you a whole and healthy heart. They want you to hear their side before you close the door, because their love for you is already taking root in the dark. I am asking you to take the final step of trust by completely letting go of your own old and heavy hurts. Your hands must be completely empty so they are ready to receive this massive blessing I am sending right to your door. Keep listening closely to my voice, because the final revelation I will share today will change the way you see your future forever. Jesus says, My precious child, the enemy wants you to make a final decision out of deep fear and total exhaustion tonight. But your soulmate is begging me to whisper into your soul that they are coming to you as fast as they can. They are telling me they need you to hear their side before you give up on the beautiful future we have planned together. You have been waking up in the quiet of the night, feeling a strange pull in your heart that you cannot easily explain. That is not a random mistake, but it is the actual sound of their soul calling out to yours across the long distance. I am bringing your paths together right now, but you must hold on just a little longer until the time is truly right. Stay with me through these spoken words, because at the very end I will give you the final seal of total peace. This deep peace will wash away all your nagging doubts and prove to you that this connection is ordained by my own hand. I do not want you to miss the upcoming miracle just because you decided to walk away one day too soon. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have felt your calming presence in their dreams, even if they do not know your name yet. They are asking me for forgiveness for the long delay, because they had to learn hard lessons before they could be worthy of you. They desperately need you to hear their side tonight, so you do not make a permanent decision based on temporary pain and loneliness. I am gently washing away the stubborn pain of your past relationships so you can step into this new season with a pure heart. You must trust that I have perfectly timed every single step, every long delay, and every sad tear for your ultimate good. Listen closely to the end of this specific message, for I am going to tell you exactly how you will know they are finally near. The Lord says, Listen to my comforting voice, because I am holding your fragile heart in my hands right now to protect it from harm. Your soulmate is pleading with me to tell you that they are working hard to become the good person you truly deserve. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision and walk down a different path. I have placed specific thoughts in your mind lately that seem to come from nowhere, filling you with a sudden sense of hope. These are not just random thoughts, but they are direct reflections of the prayers your soulmate is praying for you tonight. I am actively bridging the gap between your two lives, turning your separate and lonely roads into one beautiful shared journey. I promise you that if you stay with me until the end of this message, your heavy burden will be permanently lifted. I will reveal a clear, undeniable sign that will appear in your life to confirm everything I am saying to you tonight. Do not close your soft heart yet, because the absolute best part of your life story is just about to begin. They are standing at a major crossroads in their own life, making hard choices that will lead them directly to your front door. Your soulmate feels a great sense of urgency, knowing that if they do not hurry, they might lose you forever. They need you to understand their side of the struggle, so you will keep the porch light on for them just a bit longer. I am removing the selfish people and toxic situations from your life that no longer serve your highest good or my holy purpose. This clearing out process can feel very painful, but it is making room for the one who will love you exactly like I do. Keep paying close attention to my words, because the final blessing I have for you today will shatter every remaining doubt in your mind. Jesus says, "My beloved, I know you feel like you have been walking through a dry desert with no sign of water for a very long time. But your soulmate is asking me to remind you that the rain is coming, and they are bringing a flood of love with them. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision to build a wall around your heart. You might feel a sudden rush of peace when you are simply doing your daily chores, as if someone just hugged you from behind. That is my gentle touch, letting you know that your soulmate is actively thinking about you in that exact same moment. I am weaving your spirits together in the quiet places, so that when you finally meet, your souls will recognize each other instantly. Do not click away from this message, because the final secret I am going to share at the end is meant specifically for you. It is a secret that will explain why you had to wait so long and why this connection will be worth every single tear. I want you to be fully prepared to receive this truth, so keep your spirit open as I continue to speak to you. Your soulmate has spent many nights looking at an empty chair in their room, wishing you were already sitting there with them. They are deeply sorry for the times their own confusion delayed the beautiful union I have planned for the both of you. They need you to hear their side of the story tonight, so you can find the grace to wait just a little while longer. I am asking you to surrender your need for total control and simply trust that I am driving the story of your life. When you finally let go of your anxiety, you make a clear path for my glorious blessings to flow straight into your hands. Stay focused on my loving voice, because the final promise I will make to you at the end will anchor your soul in true joy. The Lord says, "Hear me now, for I am speaking to the deepest part of your spirit where all your hidden fears and quiet doubts live. Your future partner is asking me to tell you that they are terrified of failing, but your love is giving them courage to try. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision and walk away from this divine plan. Sometimes you catch a scent in the air that reminds you of home, even though you are standing in a completely strange place. That is a clear sign from me, reminding you that your true home will soon be found in the arms of the one I chose. I am sending these small daily comforts to keep your spirit strong while I finish preparing the road ahead of you. You must listen until the very last word of this message, because I am holding a very specific blessing back until the end. This blessing will act as a shield around your mind, protecting you from the loud lies of the enemy who wants you to quit. Your patience is about to be rewarded in a way that will leave you absolutely speechless and completely full of gratitude. Right now, your soulmate is writing a love letter to you in their heart, practicing the exact words they will say when you meet. They want to explain how lost they were before they felt my guiding hand pointing them directly toward your bright and shining light. They desperately need you to hear their side, because they know that your forgiveness and understanding are the keys to their future happiness. I need you to completely forgive those who have broken your heart in the past, so your hands are clean for this new gift. Holding on to bitter anger will only delay the beautiful arrival of the person who is actually meant to heal your old wounds. Keep your eyes on me and listen closely, because the final sign I give you will prove that your wait is almost over. Jesus says, "My faithful child, I see how heavy your steps have become and how much effort it takes just to keep believing in real love. But your soulmate is begging me to tell you that they are running toward you, shedding their old burdens with every single step. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision to settle for a life of quiet loneliness. You have noticed a specific sequence of numbers or a recurring word in your daily life that makes you stop and suddenly wonder. I am placing those small markers in your day to grab your attention and pull your thoughts back to my perfect and holy promises. These are not simple coincidences, but they are the gentle knocks on the door of your heart to remind you I am working. Do not leave before I finish speaking, because the final revelation at the end of this message will be the answer to your deepest prayer. I am going to show you exactly how to recognize them when they finally step into your life in the coming days. If you walk away now, you might miss the very instruction you have been begging me to give you for all these long years. Your soulmate is sitting in quiet reflection right now, asking me to make them a better person so they do not ever hurt you. They are ashamed of their past mistakes, but they are using that old shame to build a stronger foundation for your new family. They need you to hear their side of this journey, so you will know that they are coming to you with completely pure intentions. I am testing your faith in this final hour, asking you to trust my perfect timing even when your eyes cannot see the evidence. True faith is believing in the beautiful dawn even when you are still standing in the middle of a very dark and cold night. Stay with me, because the final seal I will place on your heart at the end will carry you safely through the remaining darkness. The Lord says, "Listen closely, because the enemy is trying to whisper loud lies into your ear, telling you that you have been completely forgotten by me. But your soulmate is shouting over those lies in their prayers, asking me to remind you how deeply and fiercely you are cherished. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision and believe the cruel lies of the enemy. When you look in the mirror and suddenly feel a rush of quiet confidence, that is me showing you how your soulmate sees you. I am removing the blinders of low self-esteem from your eyes so you can see the wonderful masterpiece I created when I made you. You must accept your own beauty and worth, because your meant-to-be partner is already completely captivated by the spirit they feel inside you. Hold on to my words until the very end, because I am preparing to hand you a spiritual key that will unlock your new life. This final key will release all the stored-up blessings that have been waiting for you in the heavenly places since you were born. Do not grow impatient in these final moments, because the grand finale of this message will bring you to tears of pure joy. Your soulmate wants you to know that they have walked away from other paths because none of them felt like the road leading to you. They have felt lost and confused, but they always knew in their gut that settling for less would be a terrible mistake. They need you to hear their side tonight, so you will understand why it took them so long to finally find the right direction. I want you to release every single expectation of how you think this meeting is supposed to happen in your limited human mind. I am going to surprise you in the most beautiful way, bringing them into your life when you are least expecting it. Keep listening to the end, because the final clue I will give you will help you recognize the moment the grand surprise begins. Jesus says, "My dear one, I know your heart is bruised and you are terrified of putting your trust in another person who might let you down. But your soulmate is asking me to assure you that they are being molded by my hands to be your fierce and loyal protector. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision to lock your heart away in a safe box. You have felt sudden, overwhelming emotions wash over you recently, making you want to cry without any logical reason or clear explanation. Those are the overlapping feelings of your soulmate, who is weeping in their own prayers, asking me to bring you into their life quickly. I am allowing you to share their emotional burden for just a moment, so you can feel the true depth of their sincere love. Stay grounded in my presence until the end of this script, because the closing blessing I will speak over you will change your luck forever. I am going to speak a word of total restoration over your future that will wipe out all the years the locusts have eaten. You must be present in spirit to receive it, so do not let your mind wander away from the sound of my comforting voice. Your soulmate is currently untangling the final messy knots of their past life, making sure no old drama will ever spill into your peace. They are working tirelessly behind the scenes, heavily leaning on my guidance to become the mature partner you have been desperately waiting for. They need you to hear their side tonight, because they want you to know they are fighting for you even before they meet you. I am calling you to step out of the boat of fear and walk on the water of absolute faith toward this beautiful promise. You cannot cling to the safety of your old lonely habits if you want to experience the massive joy of this new connection. Pay close attention to these final paragraphs, because the promised sign is coming closely behind my next few gentle and loving words. The Lord says, "Listen to the rhythm of your own heartbeat, for I placed that steady drum inside your chest to remind you that your life has purpose." Your soulmate is praying right now that your heart keeps beating with strong hope, because they are using it as a beacon to find you. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision and let that beautiful beacon fade to black. When you suddenly hear a specific song on the radio that makes you think of true love, that is me playing a beautiful melody for you. It is a gentle reminder that your love story is being written by the greatest author, and the next chapter is full of absolute joy. I am using the simple things in your everyday life to keep your spirit focused on the massive blessing that is walking toward you. I urge you to stay with me through these next words, because the final revelation is approaching and it is meant only for your ears. I am going to whisper a deep truth into your soul that will permanently silence every single doubt that keeps you awake at night. Do not turn away now, because you are standing exactly one step away from the ultimate breakthrough you have been waiting for. Your soulmate is asking me to wrap my arms around you tonight, because they wish they could be there to hold you through your sadness. They want you to know that they will never take your love for granted, because they know exactly how painful life is without it. They deeply need you to hear their side, so you will keep a tiny spark of hope alive for them until they finally arrive. I need you to actively prepare your physical space and your daily life for the sudden arrival of another person in your daily routine. Make room in your closet, make room in your schedule, and most importantly, make a large amount of room in your tired heart. Keep listening closely, because the final seal I am about to deliver will activate this powerful promise in the heavenly realms tonight. Jesus says, "My beloved child, the waiting season has been a fiery furnace, meant to burn away your insecurities and forge your spirit into pure, solid gold. Your soulmate has also been in the fire, and they are begging me to tell you that the painful refining process is almost entirely over. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision to walk out of the fire alone. You might suddenly see a couple holding hands in public and feel a strange pinch in your heart, wishing that was you right now. I am purposely showing you these images not to mock your loneliness, but to give you a clear preview of your very near future. I am building your faith by letting you see what is perfectly possible, so you will not give up on the final stretch of road. Do not stop reading or listening until the very end, because the blessing I am holding for you is heavy with immense divine favor. I am going to release a wave of pure grace over your life that will make the coming days the easiest you have ever lived. You must stay anchored in this moment to catch the full weight of the massive gift I am preparing to drop into your open hands. Your soulmate is standing by a window right now, looking at the night sky and asking me to send a shooting star to comfort you. They are full of regret for the times they doubted my plan, but now they are absolutely certain that you are their ultimate destiny. They need you to hear their side before you close your eyes tonight, so your dreams will be filled with the promise of their arrival. I am commanding the winds of change to blow through your life, sweeping away the old dust of stagnation and bringing fresh, crisp air. You must be willing to let the wind mess up your carefully arranged plans so I can build something much better in their place. Stay with me, because the final revelation I am bringing will be the exact anchor you need when the beautiful winds begin to blow. The Lord says, "Hear the tender tone of my voice, because I am not speaking to you with harsh judgment, but with the gentle pride of a loving father. Your soulmate is thanking me daily for creating someone as uniquely beautiful and resilient as you, even though they only know you in spirit. They are saying they need you to hear their side before you make your final decision to hide your wonderful light under a heavy basket. When you wake up in the morning and feel a sudden burst of unexplained energy, that is my Spirit filling your cup for the new day. I am physically preparing your body and mind for the excitement and the joyful exhaustion of a brand new, wildly passionate relationship. You are being strengthened in quiet ways so that when the time comes, you will have the stamina to enjoy every single beautiful moment. Stay with me just a little longer, because the climax of this message is going to break every single chain holding your heart back.